welcome to my channel. Please don't judge the hair right now. It's not complete, but it's okay. We're here to talk about eyeshadow, and that's what's most important. As long as your eyes are on, nobody's paying attention to what your crazy hair looks like, right? So welcome to my channel. Again, if you're new here and you haven't been, then you have to subscribe. Like, I'm just gonna chill here for a minute until you do it. Okay, got enough time to hit that little red button? Okay, good. All right, well, I'm excited because there's a huge drawing at 15,000 subscribers, so you don't want to miss that. Make sure you go to the video and get in it. So I'm excited to see you on the inside because I go step by step of making this beautiful eye. So I'll see you there. Start with taking this cream eyeshadow brush and just patting through on your lids just to make sure everything's soft and blended from putting your foundation on. And then what you want to start with is concealer on the lid or eye primer. I prefer concealer just because it lightens my lid so my shadow gives a little bit more of a pop. So if you want to take that product with that cream eyeshadow brush and gently just pat and move softly around the lid of the eye. Oh, yeah, definitely got it in my lashes. But take this all over and you can just see how it already lightened it up several shades. And this is definitely one of my favorite things to do. But again, you can definitely use eye primer. It's not a problem. But this will also help conceal any discoloration or veiny eyelids. Alright, so we're going to start right here with these colors. This is exactly what I have on my eye here. So Blossom eyeshadow is the one right on the top. Boom, right there. It's a matte. That's Crystalline is the second. And we're going to start with Blossom. So it's a matte, almost like a light hint of pink, like the word blossom. You know, that's what it is. Just gently pat this underneath your eyebrow. You can see my technique is gently, any application, right? It's very gentle, but pat it. Don't rub, because as soon as you start rubbing, your color just gets out of control. Alright, then Crystalline is the next one, and then I take this right on the eyelid. And again, I'm using, this is now a second brush, you guys. Okay, so I did the cream one first. Now this is an all over shadow brush. I'm taking Crystalline all over my lids. Again, I want to lighten them up the best that I can. So that concealer worked. And then do that. Alright, so now we're going to go in right here with a color called Candlelight. And this is the crease brush. So this helps really get that angle right there underneath and on that brow bone. So you just brush it through. And I'm just going to make sure you see this. The top of that brush is a little bit higher on one point versus the other. The lowest part of that brush, right, the shortest bristles, can I speak, guys? That is closest to your lashes. The highest part of this brush is closest to your brow. It's pointing up there. So just place that right there on your eye. There you go. And get it right there on that brow bone. If you can't see or feel your brow bone, just really work with just looking directly in the mirror and finding the area that's a little bit higher so the color's not disappearing. But this is just real light and it just helps with the transition. I love this color. Alright, the next one is Sunlit Rose. I'm going back in with the color that I used previously for Blossom and Crystalline. And I'm just brushing this through the outer corner. So, and again, you can see how I kind of pat, 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 and then I brush. Pat, 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 then I brush. Pat, 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 then I brush. So I just have control over where this color is going. It's not getting too out of hand. It's really staying in the area that I prefer, which is the outer part of the eye. This obviously is going to shape the eye, and you can see this in a few minutes. Once this color is applied, it's like, oh, Okay, there's an eye. So you really want to kind of do a V on the outer corner, which you can kind of see, and you want to just pull the color in towards the inner part of the face, right? Start on the outer part, pull it towards the inner part. All right, I'm going to go back with that brush previously that I used, which was the crease brush, and you can see again how I have it applied. Place that brush so the higher part of the brush hair is towards the brow, and then when you have it in its direct place, then you can move that product around. You see it's very heavy, and then boom, you just kind of move it around, soft strokes. Okay, right here, place soft strokes. And then the key, y'all, is making sure you get it blended. So I want you to do this. When you do this application and you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, add this, tag me. I want to see your results. I love this. And if you're already a VIP of mine, then post it in our VIP group. That is the community for the blush VIPs. So y'all are the ones that actually purchase skincare and cosmetics from me, body care, fragrance, all the things beauty from me. And so if you are, you're a part of that Facebook group with me. So, all right. And then you can just see the biggest thing about this, we have used multiple colors, right? And one of the things you have to do is blend for days, honey. Blend for days, making sure everything's soft and smooth. All right, I'm going to go back in. Now, this is the layering process. Go back in with Crystalline, pop it. There's no worry about, oh, I already did that color. Nope, doesn't matter. Go back in with it because you need that pop. And so I really want to make sure that lid is lighter. All right, I'm going back in with Blossom right underneath the brow. This is the thing, too, that I love, is that once you apply a teeny bit more of that color, one, it makes it pop. Two, it really helps you blend it. So you're really going to make sure those edges are soft. So I'm not really going over top of my eye look, right, of all that color. I'm going right where the colors meet. So I'm going right on the edge and softening those up. And you can already see the biggest difference there. You don't want a harsh line. You just want to smooth it out. So again, I'm just going to brush that through very gently. And voila. Okay, this takes a lot of good practice, just being soft and gentle, not getting out of control with your brushes. All right, I'm going back here with a smudge brush in the color Onyx, or Coal, you may want to call it, but it is black. And I don't want to do eyeliner for this look. I really just want to focus on eyeshadow. So I'm taking this dark, deep color and taking it right along the lash line that normally eyeliner would go. So I just take it right through and I have to blend it. So you see how I'm kind of working up my lid. That is on purpose to make sure everything's blended. The last thing you want is this harsh black line that is not smooth and there's not really good transition. So just make sure you're really softening that up. There you go. And two, this is a good technique if you have a lot of loose skin on your eyelids. So, and you're really struggling with the application of eyeliner, then use shadow. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with the original brush and blend, 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 blend. All these brushes, too, are from Mary Kay Cosmetics. The palette is, the shadows are, everything on my face, everything that I use. Okay, it's all Mary Kay. I'm obsessed. I love it. It's ride or die. So you just really want to make sure that, I say that, but this is a Mary Kay brush, but just make sure you blend, guys. Alright, so now I'm going to go back through with a little bit of that Candlelight. And I just want to smooth, so I took that Onyx, right, and I just want to make sure I'm transitioning and I'm not leaving like this harsh line. So I just kind of take a little bit of that and I just want to like smooth that application out. That's the thing that I don't realize, but when you're doing your look, you're like, oh, okay, I've used these colors and dipped into them like 4 different times. That's okay. You know, sometimes it can feel like maybe I shouldn't do that. Absolutely, you should. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with Blossom again. Take it in the inner corner. Lighten up this inner corner because you don't want dark, deep areas right there caved in. You want to lighten it up. You can also use the under eye corrector, which is amazing, but I did all of this already before I even did my shadow, so all that base and foundation, all that's been taken care of. take it on the tip of the nose, pop that, make that stand out, brighten on the inside. And again, y'all can see I pat. I don't do a lot of rubbing because our eyes are so like loose and tender anyways, so just be careful. Alright, so I just did eye primer first. That was in the white tube. Now this is high intensity. I don't even know why I just said high intensity. It's actually a cologne. Lash Intensity. Ha! Lash Intensity Mascara. This is my favorite. I love it. Y'all can even see the difference on my lashes. Like, literally, I am obsessed. But I have to tell y'all, it's not waterproof. It's not water resistant. Don't swim in it. Don't cry in it. Be safe, guys. Be safe, or people will know, oh my gosh, she has all this mascara on. Her makeup look is fake. Because it's going to be running in your face. Alright. Take that same thing, that lash primer. Take it all over those lower lashes if you have them. If you don't have lower lashes, you can take a little bit more of that Onyx or even some of the Merlot, that deeper purple, and do it underneath. But I just did this, so there we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you love this, and I hope this step-by-step was helpful. Make sure you pause as you go through it. But subscribe to my channel, comment below, and I'll see you next time.